Editing PDFs used to be one of the most annoying things on a computer, but if you've struggled to change text, edit scan documents, or even convert PDFs without breaking the layout, this tool makes it surprisingly easy. This is Tenorshare PDF Editor, and it's an all-in-one PDF editing solution designed to help you edit, convert, organize, and enhance PDFs without complicated workflows or hidden limitations. It works seamlessly on both Windows and Mac, and unlike many PDF tools, it lets you work freely without adding watermarks, and that allows you to keep documents professional at all times. Now, downloading this is super simple, guys. All you got to do is hit the link in the description and you'll be brought to this page. Now, you can go ahead and check it out for yourself, but if you want to download it, all you got to do is simply hit the free download button and install it to your computer. Once you've downloaded it, it will open up on a screen like this, where it's giving you basically a walkthrough via a PDF in the PDF editor. And if you want to actually go ahead and start using this, you can get started super easily by hitting the open button or hit create PDF from a file or blank PDF. So here we've opened a white paper that we have on our computer, and this is in fact a PDF. So if we wanted to go ahead and edit this, you can see that off the bat you can't do it. But if we go ahead and say edit all, we can go ahead and edit basically any part of this PDF that we want. We've hit edit all there, and you can see here it's a complete change in which, yes, we can go ahead and select any of this and then type in new text, and it changes the entire PDF for us. Now, you can do this in contracts, resumes, or reports, and you can even replace or resize images on the PDF as well. Or if we want to add a watermark here, we can do so by hitting the watermark button. We can edit a watermark and remove it if it's already on here. We can add a watermark too. So we can have a watermark, and that's going to appear directly on the page so no one can steal your work. Now, the real world scenarios for this are fantastic. Of course, you can update a resume before applying to a job, edit a client contract without creating or recreating a file, fixing mistakes in invoices or business documents, and of course, customizing study materials or worksheets. Everything works like a regular document editor, so there's no real learning curve here. Now, let's jump into the OCR feature. This is a super powerful, high accuracy OCR. If you don't know what an OCR is, it basically allows you to convert scanned PDFs, handwritten notes, or printed books into searchable and editable text. So here we have an image of a scanned book, and the goal here will be to essentially make this editable. So if you screenshot this and convert it to PDF, what we can do is essentially drag this in here, and you can see it's right there. So what we're going to do is hit the Perform OCR button, and just like that, it has scanned this, and it will allow us to actually edit certain sections of it if we want. So that is fantastic and a great example of how this works. Now, real world scenarios for this are turning scanned lecture notes into editable study guides, digitizing old paperwork for work or business records, or editing scanned contracts instead of retyping everything manually. The accuracy is high enough that you can actually edit text confidently instead of fixing constant errors. Now, if we go back to our original document here, we can go to the convert section. You can see that we can actually convert this document into any of the popular file types. So we've got Word, we've got Excel, we've got PowerPoint. We can even convert this whole thing to an image if we want. And the best thing is it keeps formatting, fonts, tables, and layouts intact, no matter which one you pick here. Now, the real world scenarios for this are pretty obvious. You can convert PDF reports into Word for editing. You can turn spreadsheets into clean PDFs for sharing. You can also prepare presentations without layout distortion. This is especially useful for professionals who need consistency across documents. Now, they also have some really cool organizing features here as well, so you can manage large PDFs very easily with their built-in organization tools. So if we go to the tools section here, we can see there's the option to merge PDF. So what this means is you can merge this with other PDFs so it all becomes one document. You can also split up long PDFs like this one into smaller files by separating each page into PDFs. You can also rearrange and remove pages if you want. Now, the real world scenarios for this are pretty straightforward. You can combine multiple contracts into one file, you could split bank statements up by month, or you can organize your study material or ebooks into separate or merged files. Everything is done visually, so you always know what's happening before saving. Now, this is where it gets interesting because Tenorshare actually include AI-powered tools which add a modern productivity boost. You can summarize long documents, translate text into other languages, or even rephrase or rewrite content. So if I move myself over here, we can see we have the PD knob AI here, and we can press start. Next, it's going to upload this document to the AI, and then we can ask it whatever we want and even pick the model here, whether it's ChatGPT or DeepSeek. And then it's giving us some recommended questions here in which, yes, what specific aspects of DGD's architecture contributes to its resilience against centralized control. So what we can do is actually click one of these questions here. So let's go ahead and hit that. What are the key features of digital goals mentioned in the text? And then it's going to go ahead and summarize the entire document for us. Now, the real world scenarios for this are outstanding. You can summarize research papers or legal documents, you can translate PDFs for international work or study, and you can rewrite content for clarity or presentations. These tools are especially helpful when dealing with long or complex documents. And it's also worth noting here that with Tenorshare, the software works smoothly on both Windows and Mac, so you don't have to switch tools depending on your device. And importantly, no watermarks, ever. So your documents stay clean and professional, whether they're for work, school, or business. My final thoughts of this are that if you're a student managing notes, assignments, or textbooks, this is perfect, or if you're a professional handling contracts, reports, or invoices. This can be super helpful for you, whether you're a business owner organizing documents and records, or just anyone that works regularly with PDFs and want things done faster. It combines simplicity with powerful features, which is what most people actually need. So if you're tired of limited PDF tools, watermarks, or broken conversations, Tenoshare's PDF Editor is an all-in-one solution. You can download it and explore the features yourself using the link below. That's going to be it from me. Have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one.